Hi Virgo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your January 2018 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising signs. So Virgo, Happy New Year. Let's see what the month has in store for you. I will have the decks that I'm using listed below. Alright, Virgo, so at the bottom of the deck I do have the Six of Pentacles, and this is what I'm using as the overall energy. So the Six of Pentacles, some of you definitely financially might feel very balanced here, or your finances might be balancing out here in January. I mean, we just had Christmas, so if some of you maybe overspent, maybe this is you catching up or something like that here. Financially speaking, the Six of Pentacles for me can also represent some sort of generosity that's coming to you. So some of you could be receiving a loan or receiving some sort of help, support, assistance. Doesn't always have to be financial. Some of you could be definitely receiving some sort of help here in January. Also, there could be some very generous Virgos in January as well. Now, right at the center, which is energy that you'll be experiencing right at the start of the month, we have the Seven of Pentacles crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. So with the Queen of Pentacles here, most likely this is your energy, that earth energy. With the Queen of Pentacles, some of you, no matter if you're male or female, there definitely could be something going on, maybe on the job front or something financially related here. With the Seven of Pentacles, this is you planting those seeds, investing a lot of time and energy into something, but having to wait for those seeds to sprout. So having to wait for those rewards to come in. So some of you definitely maybe within your career or something financial here, you might have been working incredibly hard. This is a patient energy here. Also, some of you maybe right at the start of the month are maybe looking at the progress you've made with maybe a project or something like that. You could be looking at how far you've come and determining, you know, do you want to continue on investing in this here? And with the Queen of Pentacles here, you know, I feel like many of you are very grounded here, definitely very grounded. And I feel like, you know, when it comes to making this decision, you're definitely in a good position to do that. Now, interesting enough, at your foundation, I do have Judgment. So with Judgment at your foundation, you could have made a decision, you could have received a decision that was very significant, but also this can represent you hearing the call. So maybe some of you heard the call and took some sort of action, and that could be what you're waiting on right now. So some of you maybe started something here with the Seven of Pentacles. This is you working very hard, but again having to wait here. So I think that some of you, you know, you could have started something here, maybe made a very important decision to start something here previously, and now you're just kind of in that waiting period. Judgment also can represent legal matters. So for a small number of you, this could be like a legal situation that's ongoing. Maybe you're waiting on like a legal decision, something like that. With the King of Cups here in the more recent past, maybe a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces person is significant. Maybe this is a person that you're waiting on a decision about, or you could be waiting on a decision from this person. Or there just could have been a water sign person that was significant here. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting here. For some of you with the Six of Pentacles, this could be a person that's helping you. For those of you that are receiving some sort of generosity or you're helping someone here, maybe it's this King of Cups. Crowning you, I have the Fool. And so the Fool, of course, can represent a new beginning, you walking out on a new path. For some of you, it might require that you take some sort of risk or leap of faith. With Judgment at your foundation, Judgment for me often will come up when you're making the right decision. So for those of you that are definitely in the process of walking down a new path, starting something new, even if it's a little risky. For some of you, it's the right decision. It definitely could have been divinely inspired here. But for other Virgos, you know, this is an interesting reading. I think that there's a small number of Virgos that maybe you help someone, or with the Six of Pentacles and then the Seven of Pentacles here and Judgment at your foundation, I think that for a very, very small number of Virgos, you could have helped someone, and maybe, you know, you could be waiting on getting your money back, something like that. Maybe someone asked you for a loan and you're waiting for them to repay you. It could be something like that, because with the Fool, very, very seldomly, I do see the Fool represent someone who feels like a fool, especially when it's in this position, which is crowning you, which is what's on your mind and how you feel or how you think about the situation. So I think that for a very small number of you, if this was like a loan or something that you know, lent out, you know, it could be playing out in that sense. But, you know, there's really no need to worry, because coming up in the near future, we do have Temperance. So if there was, you know, a situation like that that was unfolding with Temperance, you know, this could be you a little bit more patient at this time. Temperance is a healing energy, so, you know, a relationship could be healing. You know, here with Temperance, it does speak about balance, patience, and moderation. Some of you are maybe dealing with some divine timing here. Some of you are maybe being patient with someone. That's a possibility as well, but definitely feeling very balanced here. With the Six of Pentacles and then Temperance here around the second week, I think that many of you are feeling very balanced here, maybe financially and emotionally here in January. Now, in the position of your power, I have the Sun. So, I mean, this card in this position is, you know, this is the best position, because this is you just feeling just extremely happy and quite content here. And this is around the third week. This is happiness, content, you know, this is another healing energy, especially for those of you that maybe had like a health problem, something like that. This is a lot of healing energy that's coming in for you. Some of you could be shining bright. You might be in the spotlight in some way. But also I see the Sun come in and illuminate things, highlight things. And because we also have the Ace of Swords and the position of how those around you are viewing you, with the Sun and the Ace of Swords, some of you maybe are definitely either seeing things clearly. You could be receiving some sort of clarity about a particular matter, definitely here around the third week. Something could be highlighted. You could be seeing the truth, hearing the truth. You could be speaking your truth. The Ace of Swords, though, is a card of victory. It's victory after dealing with some challenges. So maybe some of you have had to be patient. You've worked very hard. You've had to be patient, but you're receiving, you know, maybe some sort of victory or success here with the Sun, the Ace of Swords, and then the Six of Pentacles here around the third week. So, I mean, this is incredibly positive, no matter how you look at this. And with the Three of Cups and the hopes and fears, hoping to be able to celebrate something. The Three of Cups, I see this sometimes as a card that represents celebrations. It's a nice lighter emotional energy. So I think that some of you are hoping to be successful with something. For a small number of you, yes, maybe there is a situation involving three people. If that's the case with the Ace of Swords in this position, maybe some of you, if you were unsure, or maybe you're, you know, dating several people, you could be using this sword to sever ties or, you know, cut someone out. Maybe you're narrowing it down. It could be something like that. But obviously that's not for the larger majority of you. I think that some of you are definitely hoping to be successful with something, maybe even hoping to, because if with all of these pentacles here, maybe you've been working a lot here, and this could be you actually hoping for some downtime. This is a very social energy, wanting to go out, wanting to spend some time with friends and family. And then, you know, what's interesting is the energy that you're leaving the month with. We have the Five of Pentacles. And with the Six of Pentacles here is the overall energy. Again, some of you that may be overspent at Christmas. We just had, you know, Christmas here. So sometimes with the Five of Pentacles, it's not poverty. It can absolutely come up when you've overspent. So I think that some of you that may be overspent, you could be really paying attention to your finances here the last week of January and seeing, you know, what you could or what you have recouped here in the month of January. Maybe you're trying to save a little extra money here to make up for what you spent. It could be something like that. I don't really feel like you have a lot to worry about financially. Yes, the Five of Pentacles could always be you feeling a lack financially or feeling a lack of financial security. But to be honest, I'm seeing this quite a bit. It's quite common because we just had Christmas. So I think that some of you are looking at your finances here. And also with this Seven of Pentacles here, I think there could be something you're waiting on the financial front or something career related. And I think you're waiting for that, you know, business venture or whatever it is to kind of pay off or to move forward in some way. But we will take a look at it. We will take a look at this Five of Pentacles, clarifying the Five of Pentacles for Virgo. Looking at the Five of Pentacles for Virgo. This is energy that you're leaving the month with and going into February. Let's see, Five of Pentacles for Virgo. All right, there's one. Interesting. Okay. So we have the Five of Rods, the Tower, wow, and the Ace of Cups. This is interesting. So we have a couple of fives here. So the more fives I have, it can represent you dealing with challenges or feeling challenged. When I have these two together, the Five of Rods and the Tower, watch your communication. For some of you, this could be competition around you. This could be jealousy within the workplace that's maybe escalating here, because the Five of Rods and the Tower, for me, most of the time this can represent something very small. It can be something petty or a misunderstanding blowing up to something much more. So by you seeing this reading, Virgo, and having this reading, you know, you can prevent this, definitely. So watch your communication at this time. For me, the Five of Rods can be internal or external influences. So this could be people around you definitely trying to get a rise out of you, something like that. Or people, you know, trying to compete with you, something like that. And most likely it's on the career front. And with this Ace of Cups, you know, you all could be competing for this new beginning here. So maybe this is a job that you have your heart set on, a position that you have your heart set on, maybe moving up within the company you work for, something like that. This could be what you're working towards. Also with the Tower, this could be a home, you know. With the Tower, it could be a building. It could be a property that's significant. With the Ace of Cups, it's a blessing. It's a blessing that's going to make you incredibly happy. You know, your cup runneth over here. But I think there's, you know, maybe some competition with this. Or, you know, maybe you're feeling, you know, internally conflicted in some way, or dealing with a lot of competition or something like that. But again, with this Ace of Swords and the Sun, you know, with Temperance needing to be patient here, victory is going to be yours here. Success, victory, it's going to be yours. So just stay confident. Let me pull you an additional guidance card. This is actually the Angels of Abundance Oracle card. So let's see, additional guidance for Virgo for January. Virgo, what else does Virgo need to know for January 2018? All right, so we have two cards here, wow, that wanted to come out. And then what I'm doing, Virgo, is I'm also pulling you an additional Romance Angel Oracle card this month. But over on Vimeo, I do have the January 2018 Love Tarot forecast posted, so definitely suggest watching that reading if you want more insight into love and relationship matters. All right, looking at love life for Virgo for January 2018. There we go. Wow. Okay, so you have two cards saying the same thing, Virgo. So we have quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from the inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. So some of you definitely need to get away. You need to recharge. For a small number of you, if this is not on the financial front, this could be on the love front, because I just want to jump over here to the Romance Angel Oracle card. We actually have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So you have retreat twice. So some of you couples, you know, you might need to get away. Maybe you and your partner need to turn off your phones. Maybe you need to go on a vacate together. Some of you need to definitely disconnect from the world. And if you've been trying to reconcile with someone, because the Ace of Cups can be, of course, new love. It also can be you reconciling with someone. Maybe a Scorpio is significant for some of you. If you're feeling internally conflicted about that, maybe needing to get away, needing to meditate on this, needing to think about this for some of you. And then we also have obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles. The blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. I mean, this could not be a better card. A beautiful confirmation with the Ace of Swords. Like I mentioned, you will be successful after dealing with some challenges. You are shining bright. I think you're really going to feel quite successful here around the third week. And with this Seven of Pentacles, you know, you've been working very hard, and this is a beautiful confirmation that your hard work and your efforts are going to pay off. So whatever this is at the end of the month, which not all of you are going to experience this energy because it's just a general reading, you know, definitely stay positive, stay focused. At whatever time you feel the need to get away, because some of you definitely need like a vacation. Some of you need to disconnect, definitely. And for those of you involved in a relationship, maybe you and your partner need to get away. If you're single, you know, and maybe you're working a lot, you have a lot of things going on in your personal life, I suggest you needing to definitely take some downtime as well. And you never know, maybe you can meet someone while you're away. Virgo, okay? So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Over on Vimeo, I do have the Love Tarot forecast for the month of January, so if that's something that interests you, definitely check those out. If you are interested in having a private reading with me, please check out northeasttarot.com, and I do also have the 2018 yearly tarot forecast up for sale on my website as well. All right, Virgo, have a great month. Take care.